Welcome everyone. Welcome. Uh, Duct Tape and Walrus, thank you very much for being here. This is fantastic. That's the sound of my, I don't know if you can hear that. That's the sound of my microwave going off. I have to go microwave my latte for another couple of cycles here. So, oh god, Star Raft 2. Oh wow. So continue the puns, because seriously, I think we do get to name the boat. I will return and stream starts now. It'll say that for a while, but stream starts now. Just games. Just any games. It's fantastic. Oh, yeah. Raft will be this will be a fun game. All sorts of boating humor incoming. We were already talking pirate. Interesting over Discord just a bit ago. Raft and the Furious. There we go. 2 Raft, 2 Furious. Oh, keep this coming. This is just phenomenal. Also, Miracle of Sound. So far, the Synthwave playlist is doing okay. Be right back. Raft, man on Earth. Oh, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. Keep them puns going. Keep them puns going. Okay. As usual, I've launched nothing. But I have my camera up today. That looks alright. That looks alright. It looks like I know what I'm doing. Let's queue up the raft. And maybe we'll already drop the tunes right now, and we'll just maybe see if we can get game sounds in right now. There we go. Edge's Raft stands. Life in the raft lane. So there's the music, and it's about as ambient as can possibly be. You might also be able to hear a cooking show in the background, which, you know, once we're cooking, will be synonymous on the raft. But and you get your choice. You can either be Maya or Rui. Hilarious. It was defaulted to. I had no idea. And Walrus and I were talking, and since I've already kind of played a little bit, and learned a couple of things in a slow order, because that's what I do. It's probably best if I start a new world, and we'll jump in and show this place off, show what the game is like from the beginning. This is also interesting, this part right here, world name, and nobody can join, anybody can join, friends can join kind of thing. You do that every time that you load. So you can open your world up. Terraria does the same sort of a thing, that you can open it up sort of every and any time. Beep boop. There we go. Beep boop. There's a fantastic world name. And we'll do this as a solo. Indiana Jones and the Raft Crusade. Alright, let's jump. And so this, essentially, is Raft. Oh, it also, and considering it's a fairly simple game, it's pretty, don't get me wrong, it's very pretty. It has the longest start loading screen of any game I play. I don't know any other game that honestly has like 40 full seconds of just this. The little icon in the corner is going, but whatever. Avatar the Raft Airbender. The Raft Starfighter. Oh, that's fantastic. This is like when the movie Snatch came out and I worked at a video store. We added Snatch to absolutely every single movie title as they came in. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Snatch was one of my favorites. But it was just too funny because like you're just walking around a video store looking at titles of movies and going, "Oh, this is so easy." It was just brilliant. It was so well done. All right, well, welcome to Raft, everybody. Welcome to the wonderful oceanic. I seem to play a lot of water games. Have we noticed that? BioShock, Subnautica, Raft. I spend a lot of time in Minecraft in the water. Duct tape is on the phone. Proper telephone, like chatting on an actual telephone? Or are you like text-to-speech chatting with somebody? Oh, that's a nice try. That is a nice try. So, this is actually Raft. I mean, they weren't kidding. This is Raft. And my cam placement is nice. Why am I holding a broken carabiner? To be honest, this thing is your absolute lifeblood. So everything is plastic, planks of wood, and palm leaves. And so you can just pick stuff up as you go, or you can fetch it. And so there are barrels. And there are jeebas, not a great deal else. You cannot so much as touch a toe in the water. The sharks are a little aggressive. We'll get to see one soon. I'm very certain of that. But the hook only goes so far, and then you can hook things in. And so for a little while, you essentially want to just grab up all the things that you can. There's a shark. Ooh. And so, the barrels have a lot of stuff. Oh, hi there, Mr. Shark. Madam Shark. Oh, and you can hook two things at once. More than two things at once. But I might not be able to get that one. Oh, we're good today, people. So can I show where are the sharks? You don't see them, but one of the terrifying things, if you so much as dip into the water, you start just getting, yeah, there's one right there. They're big. You start getting nipped at right away. Like it's instant. Once your boat's a little bit bigger, it starts happening anyway. And so since everything has durability, like a proper crafting game, you come on in here and you build your stuff. And you have to eventually build all of the, like, all of your items over and over again. So I'm gonna have to make another broken carabiner. So it's interesting, instead of like having the ground to dig through, you know? Oh, hi there. And the sharks are very well detailed. They're nice looking. And you can save durability on this thing if stuff is just kind of showing up. You can just grab it, which is nice. And then it's tough because like I don't always look down, so you have to just know where your raft is. So far the music's doing okay for us. This is like essentially the background tune. Okay, there's already an island coming. I avoid the crap out of islands currently. We're probably gonna change that at some point. So yeah. What we'll do is steer around that guy. From what I can tell, when you have to actually dock. Like, so you have to properly anchor your oh hi. This way. You have to properly anchor your raft, and if you don't do that, you can lose your raft. I legit have no idea how to build a new one. No, I can't. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna go around that. Hold on. We'll go this way, because it's closer to the barrels. Go around a few of these. But so far, I really like how chill this game is. Right. You just add to your raft. Kind of go around the islands as you go. I did dock at an island on my very, very first run through of this game. And there is a glitch that apparently is not common, although awesome that I found it right away. Kind of wish I already had it on stream. But the island disappeared. Yeeted itself out of existence. It's how I know I have no idea how to build a raft. So I've already lost one. Of course I have. Oh, there we go. Game is really pretty though. Like it's well done. And I learned kind of early on that you want to make your raft kind of wide. Because if you notice, we're just sort of traveling in this direction. So if you make it wide, then you can like actually get a lot of stuff. You know why they are called islands? Is land? I actually don't know. Gets it is land? Oh, and then there's another raft. You can sometimes get things from those. Like, is there a real, like, reason? Curious. Very curious. Because it is land. Okay. That looks like it has a barrel maybe on it. We're gonna go check it out. We're gonna go see what we can see. Like, I assume that if you get marooned on an island for some reason, something happens. You lose your raft. That one of these can show up. So you can probably do what you do with your raft, but... Oh yeah, by the way, this also happens. No, stop it. I swear that there's basically like... It rolls a d20 every 5 minutes. And if you get a 1, they take a piece of your raft. And so this was what I was talking about, Walrus. That 3 minutes, no background music. Right? That we have no background music. I don't know why, because like in Far Cry, it's ambiance, right? Like I'm going through the jungle and we're hearing lots of jungle sounds, but like I want that thing, but I don't know if I can collect stuff off of it. And like I said, I do not touch the water. I believe that if most people get marooned on an island, they are just screwed. That sort of is how it feels. Anyway, I started over. So what we're going to do, let's give this a pause, and let's head to settings, let's head to audio, let's ditch their tunes. Tunes are alright, don't get me wrong, I like the tunes. And then we'll go back to Just gonna turn this down just a little tiny bit. Oh, like that's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Make a spear to poke the bad fishies. I sincerely hope so. I focused on just kind of building my boat with my dry run that I was doing. I made an impressive boat, but as usual with most crafty games, I did some wonky things. So I wouldn't mind knowing a bit better. We'll try doing things a little bit in a different order. Oh, raw potato right out of that? That is cool. Alright. Do I have enough? Oh, jeez. So I think eventually shark is probably on the menu. I think is awesome. Just kind of try to collect as much as possible, as early as possible. And it's neat because, like, the hook is, of course, integral to collecting things well and early. But you can just run into it until you can make yourself a new hook. Oh, like, I already have bolts. Those things I didn't get until, like, pretty late game. I think other rafts are a golden thing, and had I saw that one, I'd have probably shot for it. I'm gonna start needing food soon. I was hoping to have a few more. There we go. There we go. And then it also, of course, gets night. Can I get that? Can I get that? There we go. So where's the... Yeah, there's our sun. Very pretty. Very pretty. And actually, that's brilliant, Walrus. You can make little, like, net hanger-ons, and they even have a directional. Now, just as I discovered that, I knocked with another raft, and it changed the orientation of my boat. So right after, like, right when you and I were talking, I had ended my game, and my boat was careening sideways. I think I could make a sail and change that. I don't think I can hit this guy. Can we do it? Oh. Beautiful. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna get fishing poles out in a bit. We'll do that in the daytime. Oh, I could have caught all of this. Nope. Come on! There we go. Nice. Gorgeous game. Just gorgeous. The multiplayer seems like it's going to be really lit too. I've got 2 friends that already play, so I wouldn't mind trying it out with them. And then we can make this maybe a stream world game. Whoa, apparently that's how you just throw stuff. Whoops, don't do that. Okay. Ooh, I need plastic? Yeah, alright. No, not Naki and JJ. Actually, Kurds and an IRL buddy of mine that doesn't stream, doesn't really Twitch that often. And they actually picked this up a little bit ago. They picked up a couple of games that I've considered. Under the tools. Plastic, it's the bane. Lately I've found games that when your hook or your shovel or your item breaks and you make a new one, it goes back on your hotbar in the same spot. I finally hear Kurd's voice. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. He sometimes talks. It's funny, he's like the Edge from YouTube. Oh, jeez. Oh, duct tape is back. Welcome, welcome. You haven't missed much. It's just nighttime. Oh, come on. I think maybe if I had a thing, a spear, I could probably do something about that. Save myself some hook. Yeah, jeez. Plastic I need now, that's crazy. Just miss sunset and a fish being a dick. Essentially, yes. But like, what ocean are we in that it's like, it feels like that 100 different cruise ships broke up, but a long enough time ago that it's just reduced to simple pieces of lumber and jugs of Javax. Oh, we missed a barrel way out there. Water one. Yeah. And eventually you get to make a bed, and in that bed you can of course advance your day. Let's get us closer to the crab. We'll head maybe in this way. There we go. We can go over and get maybe this one. There we go. Oh. Gonna be elusive, are ya? This is my Far Cry arrow trajectory issue all over again. Okay, we're doing not too bad. We're doing not too bad. See Edge playing with jugs. Fantastic jugs. Look at them sharks. These big fishies. Oh, you're bringing back humor from when I was a dishy dog from the 90s. I worked with some people that were definitely a little sharp-tongued when it came to the saucy humor. It was one of those kind of places they pre-cooked all their pasta and then put it in the walk-in. And so they just kept a bottle of, a thing of boiling water, and you'd have to top it up. So they just literally yell out, I need a couple of jugs. I just thought I could just grab it there. It's hard to see what's going on out there. Okay, so let's see. We've got a 3x4 raft right now. All right. We need so much more plastic. Never thought you'd hear somebody say that they need plastic. The thing of it is, the way that the sharks are able to chew off whole sides of your raft, you want to have buffer. I lost a farm because of a shark. We could just hang out, watch the sunset for a bit, guys. Likes jugs. Here we are talking about jugs and plastic jugs. Jeez. Eventually, you have so much palm. So many of those palm leaves. It's crazy. And like, you'll need it. But I don't think I need to be as concerned for it as I do for... What I need right now is wood and jugs. I need so much wood, and I need so many jugs. And before you correlate them, jugs do not get you wood. You'd think that they would, but jugs do not get you wood. Welcome to Wood and Jugs. I am your host. Certainly not a PG channel, Edge of the Freak. Weren't we just talking about this? Like, I might not swear, but we are certainly not a PG channel. You can play with jugs. I would have much preferred to have the wood over the... sometimes you can nab them right through your raft, you know? Alright. So now that's a 4x. Okay, so let's see. Can we make it 5? Jeez! Oh, so many jugs. Never needed more jugs in my life. Yeah, this is a great game already. There's paddles in there. I wonder if this is the sort of thing I could clip. We learned today in Raft that jugs do not get you wood. We tried it over and over and over again. I'm throwing things again. I didn't even know I could do that. Alright. See where my best place to stand to get all the goodness out this way. What is that square off to your port? Oh, geez. Which one's my port? Hold on. That's... that out way out there? Hold on. Is there a square to the left? Oh, and actually I need water. Jeez. I just noticed that. Like, hard need water. I think I did this in my previous game. I actually died. Yeah, I don't even have enough plastic for it right now. Because I was too busy trying to build a really large raft. It's okay. I like the detriment of death thing in most games. That's enough to make my purifier. Put it maybe somewhere kind of central. There we go. Nice. Throw in some planks. Empty cup. Way more plastic needed. I think you can go an okay amount of time without water. We'll check. It's my bane of crafting games that I frequently get stuck on the building part and not the surviving part. Alright, good stuff. Let that go for a little bit. See if there's things we can grab. Freshwater drink. Woo. Do that again. Now we gotta get some food in us. We should be okay. How do we craft one of those? A simple grill. Pop it down as well. Good stuff. All right. Now that we've got our raft, this isn't too bad. All the plastic needed. We'll make ourselves our hook. We'll get ourselves a fishing pole, and then we'll have ourselves some better food. Can we do a fishing pole now? Ooh, rope. That's it. Nice, nice, nice. Make a whole bunch of rope, because I think that's pretty much all that's used for. Alright. Freshwater drink. Salt water, keep going. Pick up cooked beet. That's awesome. We'll trade you maybe for potato. Yeah, good stuff. Haven't played new Raft, only OG Raft. Like, you played this a bit ago? When it first came out? Gorgeous. Almost begun. There's another plank in there. No, I will build nets. What I want to do. Eat. There we go. Whew. I do want to build nets. I was saying to Walrus, I think you were on the phone for it. I had just discovered the nets when I had built a whole bunch along the front of my boat, and then I careened with another raft and ended up going a bit sideways then. So that was a little bit disheartening, if you will. That sucked. And I had no idea you could throw things. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. And plastic has been my bane. I have not been able to get enough plastic. I have to just kind of prioritize it. I think I already naturally prioritize the wood planks. Potatoes. My wife likes potatoes. Oh, and seagulls. You eventually take down seagulls, like food-wise. And I guess continue to drink and go through this process. Just need to grab the jugs. You know, where would I be without my team? Oh, that's a bunch of planks. Guys, I just got massive wood. Is that a shark taking down part of my boat? Yeah, it is. Could you be faster? I need to replace that. I'm a while away from having better, like armored sides and stuff like that. I want my jugs grabbed. So okay, fishing is different in every game, but in this game, check this out. So, you know, you cast, that's fantastic. But I can seriously go and grab jugs while I fish. I can have wood. Right? All of that while holding my rod. This is fantastic, guys. Utterly fantastic. So, like, I don't worry about doing that and then going like this. Coming around this way even. Oh, I missed that one. But, like, I've never played a game where you can just this lazily fish. It's really well done. And here we see the freak holding his rod, grabbing his jugs, getting wood. Hi, Shocky. They're big and very well done. I will say, I loved Subnautica for its ambiance, for the gameplay and all that stuff. But I found it had like almost standard issue mob movement and whatnot. Like even the way that the Leviathans were, eventually it's like it was predictable. But the sharks in this game kind of have like a really nice turning radius to them, and they kind of have just a bit more of a presence to them. And I think it was important for a game like Subnautica, because there's a lot of fish in that game. So... nothing. Alright, fired. Okay, so those ones were really, really good. I also found that their aggro radius was bigger. And so they'd be in the middle of just doing stuff, and you'd be marveling at what they look like, and suddenly they'd turn and friggin' look at you from decent distance away. So I thought those guys were pretty decent. And I really did like the Reaper Leviathan. I really did. I thought it was good. But the first few times I saw sharks in that game, I kind of thought, what is this? That's a shark. Whereas in this game, that's a shark. Here we go. Oh, that was 2 planks and I didn't even notice. It's one called Sea of Change. It is. All right, getting a little bit rocky. Hey, duct tape. Do you know? Can I get tossed from my boat? Like it gets a little violent out here, and I'm on a little bit of a dinghy. Can I get thrown out for playing with my dinghy? And also, there was no waves, ever a wave, in Subnautica. And I would have taken turbulent weather as well. Oh, I was hoping I could catch that bottle too. No, but you can hop off and swim around. Yeah, okay. I was just like, cause like, oh, like look at that. You like, I mean, my raft is barely touching water at some points there. I need to make my research table so I can start actually doing something good with my life. Where is it? There we go. Alright, so as close to the corner as we can. There we go. Good stuff. Oh, yes. Deliver unto. Anything else? Alright, no worries, no worries. Oof. Make a huge raft. I need to rebuy this game. Oh yeah, and anchors are a thing. Yeah. Eat the fishies as a sacrifice to Dagon. So, I was curious. I wanted to, like, pause for a sec. In games like this, I often immediately kind of think, what happens if you take some of the variables and screw with them? So like, if you just make a giant open square where it's water in the middle and it's like a 2, 3, maybe 3 wide and it just goes all the way around, but it's just staggeringly massive. Like you could do that and then build stairs into the middle, you know, and then you can literally raft from, you know, and it would be a giant pontoon looking thing. And probably, like in a lot of crafting games where physics are many times suspended, hence cannot be tossed from my own raft, could you just build stairs on top of stairs on top of stairs and build like a Dr. Seuss friggin' raft where it's like a 3x3 at the bottom, but it's literally the size of Toronto at the top? Just a sprawling, massive city that holds millions. Anyway. There's my meager little raft. Let's go to town, people. Research some stuff so we can get some of the better goods. It's already researched, right? I don't really care for a table. What's one of the other things I haven't put in here, though? Oh, nails. Can we go make some nails? Oh, let's do that. No, that's not bad. That's the one we wanted. More than anything, that's the one that we wanted. Large crop plot wouldn't be too bad, though. You could do that, but the bigger it is, the more lag you may get. I was thinking that's probably the case, too. Often games like this are only built for a certain level of... we actually got a decent amount of lag on Subnautica for build. That game, I mean, as awesome as it is, was not built for what I wanted to put it through. So, I mean, it was... You weren't meant to cage one of the Reapers, that's for sure. Alright, are we missing anything out here? Alright, this guy here. Come to Daddy. Beautiful. I think that's the only place you can get scrap, so that's important. Is scrap on its own something worth to put in here? Hey, there we go. Stone arrow. I feel like that's the sort of thing that you would want to have. Oh yeah, new computer parts and no lag. I missed that, but yeah, hi there. I'm really hoping. As a test, I've tried out a couple of games, and one of them, for example, I know it's not top on your list, Walrus, but No Man's Sky, it streams beautifully. That game streams beautifully. So this was my start raft. This is what it looked like. This gives me a chance to step out and grab things that are a little further than. Right? Gives me an opportunity. Woohoo! But City Skylines will probably have a lot less lag for it. For a short while, anyway. Honestly, I would never make No Man's Sky a major game, but getting a living ship might be a hilarious side quest to stream. Beautiful. You're pretty much at this point, now that you've got what looks like a raft here, right? Good stuff. You pretty much now shoot for barrels, I think. That's your best bet, right? You don't want to just be going for little things. Also, do you get bigger purifiers, or do I just want a bunch of these? I wouldn't mind being able to just show up and drink from a lot. Instead. Okay, so we should now build my collectors since we're just riding straight. And then we can build outward for some collectors. They are in here. That's amazing. That's amazing. So good. Your mind wandered off for a few minutes. No worries, no worries. My mind wanders constantly. I'm always worried it's gonna happen mid-stream too, that I'm just gonna be like hanging out and be like... I mean, it does happen, but I hopefully don't make it too obvious. Oh, more beats too? Yes. More beats. Okay. Just gonna line the front of this thing with good collectors. And then we'll steer us accordingly. To be honest, I don't know. They're already, it says can be learned at research table, but when I go there, it tells me it's learned. So I don't know. The research table actually threw me off for a bit. It wasn't a usual setup, if you will. Oh, hi. Because you can access all of your crafting things here or at the research table. And I was like, but then why is it called a research table? And so it took me a bit to realize that you have to take your items and you place them in there and then research it like this, and then you get things. But when I put these in there, it says it's researched and there's no button for it. So I didn't know. But now I can learn, and I'm gonna learn these, I guess. And so if I get a feather, then I will learn how to make a hammock, and if I get a hinge, I will learn how to make a large crop pot. So these are all like probably island items that I'd have to go get. So we want to create a few more. collection nets. There we go. This will be okay. And then we can just sail straight, and we can start just collecting stuff. I can be fishing. Oh. And then we defend against this. When you hear like splashy, 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 that's typically a shark taking away parts of my raft. Cool. And so... not quite. Okay. We actually need to collect more pollen. That's fantastic. Oh. I don't need that. Pour you out. Fill you with fresh water to drink. There we go. It's a process. There we go. So likely at this point we need to get our fishing on. Collect all my nets. Oh, this is great. This I don't know. Echo Chamber by Nitrix. Nitrix is kind of familiar. This is like dub trance. Is dub trance a thing? Oof. Hi, Sharky. And so once we've collected enough stuff passively from our collectors here, we'll put a couple of more little collector guys up front. And then we can probably not worry too much about mats for a little while. Right? Yeah, it's gonna take a bit. And we want to be grabbing barrels if we see them, of course. There is an upgrade hook that says it goes farther, and I think that's kind of alright. This one already does a pretty good job. I say that, but I just tossed it way past things of view. Alright. Let's get some more rope. It's neat the things though that I don't have, like that are hot commodity, if you will. Not bad. What's my food like? Okay, let's get some stuff put on the... You're good there. You should get yours on. And so probably looking to do like an anchor at some point. We'll hit an island and we'll cast anchor. Throwable anchor, I assume you throw that on land. And then, yeah, you throw that to land and then that way. So the story of the island disappearing, has anybody seen the show Lost? It basically, it just yeeted itself clean out, I watched it go. Well, I will say that the show itself, maybe the first 2 seasons of it is worth. Absolutely worth. And then the show just gets so strange. Like, not good strange, but like really odd. But there's a moment where literally the island yeets itself out of existence. Oh. Lost, yeah. Have you seen it? Have you seen it, Walrus? It was an intriguing show. It was definitely a interesting in concept and all that sort of stuff. Okay. Mostly needing more rope, and then should be able to make enough that we've got item collectors all along the front. Which will even get us these sorts of things, I'm sure. Where everyone dies in a plane crash and everything is in purgatory. Yeah, that's actually a really good way to describe the show. I kind of half called it. I view video games, and this actually was more confirmed with World of Warcraft, but I've always viewed video games as a form of hell or purgatory. And so in World of Warcraft, you're a lost member of a world that is war-torn and blah blah blah, but like you have died and gone to purgatory, and you're doomed to constantly run back to your body when you die, things like that. So watching a show like Lost, like, it just sort of like, oh yeah, okay, this is a concept I've seen. Oh. Fantastic. Fuck you. There we go. I am literally a hooker. Oh, he's taking that one. I didn't realize they could do that. If I poke these guys in the face, will they go away? I should make one of these, shouldn't I? Oh, it's an arrow. I should make a wooden spear. Jeez. Yeah, okay. No, that's not too bad. I was thinking that's probably one of the things I needed as well. I was too busy being a hooker. Also, we should probably rank. Oh, wait, we don't need that. We need to feed ourselves. I keep forgetting even that. You were using a hook to hook things, therefore a hooker. It's one of there's a hero in Overwatch that uses a hook. It's fantastic. Oh, we lost a barrel. But we gained a barrel. Look at all the crap, guys. Look at all the crap. Like, it's neat knowing I don't have to go and collect certain things, because it's probably going to end up in the space. Beautiful. Wooden spear. Let's get it in there. So make all of the things. Oh, hi there. So that hopefully we'll get to. Yeah, there we go. Almost. In my first game, I actually was just even like I had a storage thing full of palm leaves. I was just even avoiding picking them up because there were so many of them. Now it's one of the items I'm looking for. Nani? It was awesome, the art stream that Trex did, where he made his toxic emote. It was lots of fun. Oh, I heard this splash and I thought I was gonna have to start using my spear already. Nice. Literally just trying to depend on my newfound collectors. Beautiful. This is beautiful, guys. We need one more collector and the entire front of our boat is a trawling machine. And I can just go to filling my space with fishies if I can. Which we don't actually have a storage unit. Oh, that one indeed. Yes, that toxic one. Walrus, that's a nice one. Chewy. Masturbating hooker. That is a... I have yet to bait on stream. I think I'd be good at it. I literally didn't have to hook those at all. I literally did not have to hook those at all. Oh, and I don't even have a hook. Look at us go. That was a ton of plank and a ton of leaf. Can we make stuff yet? Can we make stuff yet? Almost. Oh yeah. I also noticed that when you're up higher, you can throw the hook like twice as far. Twice as far. It's awesome. Seriously, I had no idea you could just throw stuff. And now I'm throwing stuff all the time. I feel like that I can defend my crops well enough that I might as well have them up. Yes, Pretzel, this is Endless Cruise. Somehow we managed to get a nautical theme and it's fantastic. Look at this, guys. Look at this raft. This is so good. That's not what you're supposed to do with that. Just like lame throw right to the ground. No big deal. Right, can we make more things? Can make a few more things. Almost there on the rope. Get that last collector. This is going to be hilarious. We got to throw a bed down maybe. See you soon, Duct Tape. Thanks for letting me know. I heard it, but I was in the middle of... Yeah. Jeebus. Oh, well. Also, hi, Pretzel Rocks. It's nice to see you. Oh, today was at 11:06. Okay. I'm trying to figure out when Pretzel Rocks decides that it needs to tell me that it's an active app on my system. But it's once per stream. Oh, Jeebus, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. You gotta like fully encase that if you don't want them to eat your stuff. Jeebus. Come on. This is just too funny though. Plant something in an old shoe. Can you make a garbage receptacle for the things that you pick up you don't want? I guess you could just throw them back in the ocean. The bird thing is hilarious because I was standing right beside my crops and a bird landed right beside it and started pecking away. And as soon as I even just turned towards it, it deked. Very well done. Alright, well. Should build a paddle again and head off to some of these barrels and stuff that you see. Oh, I have full bags, so I can't pick up. Oh, there's my, actually in my hand right now. Okay. That was funny. Those guys are good. Growing some potatoes. This is alright. Ocean is your trash can. Edge 2020. Well, I mean, have you seen the ocean we're swimming in right now? Jeez. What do I get it to fill in there? I think I actually need stem bits. They are, hold on, these guys. I think I need stakes in the middle for supports. I thought that was a shark. I keep hearing the splashy sounds. Alright. Do we have enough rope? Do we have enough rope? I don't think we do. No. Oh, we're even shy on planks. Jeez Louise. Endless sounds of the ocean. Papa cheese. That's cooked food. What am I doing? That's also cooked food. That's good stuff. I do not have the big fire yet. And I suppose I should put down a storage unit eventually. Do I really need to have... I do, don't I? But I can build out from there, okay. I could put a staircase in here. Right there. There we go. Get up to the second floor. Guys, we have a second floor. And then from here, you can really get them out there. Like, I have upped my hooking level something fierce. Right? Look at that. Master hooker. Woohoo! Yeah! That's fantastic. And then I should be able to throw in here. Yeah, there we go. That is okay. Okay, okay. Can we build our guy yet? Yeah, I can charge more. That's fantastic. I am in charge of how well I hook. Alright, just need the planks. Which I will likely get from here. Yes. So we can put the final collector right there. That is okay. Not too bad. A little cramped down here. That's all right. But the fact that we can now get to some of the wider barrels is really good. Fishing from up here, I'm sure, is useless. Where is that? There's a fishing rod, planks and rope. No big. Nice. So then that's where I need the repairsy. There we go. Hey, I don't mind that. That was okay. They don't attack too often either, so that was okay. I'm a decent hooker even on ground level. What are we talking about? Duct tape is back. Welcome back. Get. You stab them when they're like rolling by. Does it do anything to them? You see them when you just go like, yeah. No. Alright, so we should build a fishing pole. I don't think we have one. No. We should build some rope to build a fishing pole. Oh, we should get... Hey, 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 hey. Out. We'll maybe plant a bunch more. Yeah, a little cramped down here. I'll have to try to remember that. When we get the ability to move things, I think I can actually, yeah, I can pick these guys up and I can put them in better spots. Maybe move them to the front. Poke the burb to get feathers. That's what I'm thinking. Done. Oh, and also, do I have water in the tank? Okay. Drink. Got a plank. I do not have big fish yet. Okay. Alright, I have big fish. I do not have big cooking pot. Right. We're up. We need to make, where's my stuff? Fishing rod. Gold. Sweet. I guess what we could be doing is cooking up some potatoes. Making sure that we have food. So far, I'm trying to picture this game in multiplayer. I figure it'll be similar to The Forest, where you'd have designated roles. Come on. There we go. So like one person would be the fishy person. Multiple people, and like one person's whole role would be to build hooks and to fill like a storage locker with building materials. Another person's job would be to fish and fill a thing with yeah, 3 connected rafts. That's actually an interesting way to go. So like it would be solid. I also wonder, do you still start on a 2x2 raft? And if I save this world and close it right now, I can reopen it with friends can join. So like I could add you guys to my world. Like it's just, that's hilarious. I love the idea of being able to just open the world up when you want it. I'm gonna get caught. Yeah, it is. Hold. Get out of here. I'm telling you, the most casual fishing I've ever done in any game. It did kind of look like when, like how you can find rafts out there in the world. It did kind of look like that you'd be able to lash rafts together. Yeah. Oh, I don't have room? Okay. Yeah, because I'm carrying a shoe still. Hold on. Press or hold to rotate smoothly. You know what? We're just gonna plant our shoe like right there. It actually even has dirt in it. That's funny. And then we'll eat that guy. That's good. Yeah, these collectors are just making it so much easier. Cook potatoes whenever I want. Yeah, we should make the storage facilities small storage. Wouldn't mind having like already large storage craft, but that's all right. Get off me raft. There we go. Whew. Should probably also make a bed so we can sleep the night away. There we go. I want to... I don't have room for any of this stuff, do I? I want to move my my items around one thing at a time. We should probably put my new storage box somewhere. There we go. Or have a center raft with storage and stuff and smaller rafts coming off of it. Ooh. The giant tripod idea for that? That's cool. Thought I could hear splashing. Okay. Whatever growly craziness this is. Oh, I have so much plastic right now. Okay, we want to keep that on me. We're not using stone very much right now. Same thing with beets and potatoes, we're not really using all that much of. Yeah, okay. I had to place it just to pick, okay. We'll move those guys, I guess, in a little bit. Oh, these collectors. I'm not getting a lot of barrels out of it, but have the center storage platform like 100 feet in the air. Oh yeah. Reinforced at the bottom, of course. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Alright, well we can build a lot of stuff for the next little bit. I kind of wouldn't mind. We've got... Yeah, I want to wall this in so that the birds don't have much way of getting in and out. Ah, jeez. Well, we now have a need to make a stone axe. This happened in my other game as well. I absolutely admire very, very fast crafting. But there needs to be fast way of, hey, I just screwed this up. And it can't be that it takes an entire new tool. Looking at you, City Skylines. There we go. Keep that in. It's not too bad. There. You guys like my new door? I just fear of heights. Well, you know, knowing that I can't fall off the platform maybe is okay. Like, I mean, I can fall off, but like, it's not gonna toss me. I might be sort of willing to forgive it. All right, how do I make a stone axe? Hey, I need the stone that I threw in my box. And then planks from my collectors. Collectors have planks? Oh, they do. Okay. That's not too bad. At least it went away nice and quick. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, does anybody know if this is salt water? Hold on. It is salt water, okay. I must have just had it in my hand. Yeah. Yeah, now I want to do some crazy builds. I think this is a custom mode. I think. Pretty sure it does. So that would, yeah, I think it would be a lot of fun to mess around, make a gigantic super raft. Especially if it's possible to convert it then to a survival world. So you build a super raft and then convert it to a proper survival. Like the idea of that. Oh, newbie cat, welcome. How is the kitty today? Oh, and I guess we should put stuff like the rock that we don't use too much back. Drink the salt water, it'll be fine. Walrus. Oh, I need nails now. Oh, convenient. Alright. Go collect while we fish. Lazy fishing. This game is just crazy for that. Newbie is tired? I understand. Oh, yeah. I've been like half skipping lunch again. About 6 or so months ago, I started skipping lunch in favor of having nap instead. And I'd just be like, I'm gonna get up and have food with my boy, and that'll be awesome. But then we want to go out, so I have to cut up a boatload of snack for him. And then the next thing I know, I'm putting on my shoes and we're going out, and I haven't had food. So today I had chocolate Pop-Tarts. There's at least a couple of kilojoules of energy in Pop-Tarts. We're back on a low sleep end, so retail with all this going on would be very, very hectic. Yes. Oh, I've been saying it over for years that customer service is definitely a much needed position in our world, but it's not one that's ever really gotten much in the way of recognition. There's a coin shortage going on. Yes, indeed. Ugh. Yeah, whatever y'all get to do to put a smile on your face, I'm sure by now is all kinds of fair game, as long as it hurts few others. Yeah. Like I'm in an alright position in this world, and I'm gonna try to do my best to keep myself from being a burden to, because like I don't want to take up medical care at this point in any regard. There's so much medical care needed for others, not just with COVID, but I mean people that have necessary needs to go and do stuff. Wanting to take 2 weeks off, yeah. Ah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. But like, for example, my mom visits her doctor every month. She's got all sorts of things that she has to see him for, and that was put to all sorts of a halt. So oh yeah, you get a plank. We should start maybe feeding ourselves. This does not fit here. I got massive fish again. We'll cook all the little guys, I guess. Do it if you get to get paid for it. Get in there. I think 1 in 100 scorpion should yell, "Get over here." Tempted to answer questions wrong just to have 2 weeks off. Oh, don't do that. But there was a story where a lady suggested that she had COVID. This was early. She suggested she had COVID in order to get off of work. And like the amount of like hard testing they put her through, she had to answer questionnaires of who she had spoken with and talked to in the past little bit, and just, yeah, it was nuts. Wonder if you can tell your cardiologist is the reason you haven't seen him is because of COVID. Doubt it since I've been dodging him for a couple of years. Well, it all depends. I guess we should... Oh, we should make a bunch of rope is what we should do first. There. That got rid of a lot of that. We need to be able to put stuff away. We have too many things. I keep dropping it everywhere. And I'm also carrying this fish like I've never seen it before. I guess we'll start eating them. Well, I've said it on stream a few times now. Guys, I need wood. When it was just like, I didn't have enough jugs to get wood. This game is fantastic. Also, this insane 80s beat is fantastic too. Just tried coughing on the Karens. On the next episode of Coughing on the Karens. Oh, so I really wish that I was the kind of person that could film strangers in public, put it on the internet and go, see? Aren't people dumb? But there was this absolute ridiculous lady standing in the grocery store, and she's wearing blue gloves, blue latex like painter's gloves. And she's just like the height of ridiculous fashion as she is. She's probably in her 60s. Classic blue hair style. But I only noticed her because her ringtone went off, and her ringtone was like Beyonce or something, right? It was just awesome. And so she stops everything she's doing in the middle of the aisle to answer her phone by pulling it out and tapping it like this, and then proceeding to talk into it from way the f over here. No mask. No mask. She is covered in latex gloves, and she's shouting into her speakerphone only phone. It's like, you god diggity damn people, what are you? Get out of my store. Be careful, Edge. I come alive, bite you. Karens? Anyway, stay safe. Oh, no, I have a thing to stab you. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, F's in the chat. I even have a thing to stop. Oh, F's in the chat. You only have 4 registers and the rest is self-checkouts? I am loving self-checkouts. Glory be self-checkouts. Hey, and somebody needs to wash those things down, so it's still a job. Wow. Lysol foggers at the entrances? Oh, indeed. That would be alright. When I was at a place, I was getting a prescription at the drugstore. And it's also a good place to get snacks. And this lady is in the snack aisle at the far end, and she's just having a coughing fit. And so I can't even go to get a bunch of snacks. But right beside me is the self-checkout, and I'm just like, I'm noping the hell out of this place. So self-checkout indeed. Way too much stuff again. Oh, I picked up water. Hold on, I don't need to do that. All the plastic. This is great. Lady came through your registers telling the lady behind her she doesn't like ringing up her stuff because she has a full basket. So she's gonna get you to do it. Hey, lady! And just so that we know that it's not just a COVID thing, when I worked for a cab company, it's a good thing you do not work in retail. You got off on that lady. I'm going to feed you my elbows right now. When I was working for a cab company, I remember this person calling up, and she ordered her cab, and she didn't say anything about it. She just ordered her cab like it was a regular, everyday, beautiful day. It was like minus 35, and it had been snowing for 3 days. And so this was like the worst of the snowstorm, and there was easily an hour and a half wait, maybe. Like that was you might not even get a cab. But this lady calls up and she just orders her cab like it's a bright sunshiny day, no big deal. So then she calls like 25 minutes later to find out where her cab is. And like it wasn't like she was just being pleasant, so I'm like, you have a great day. I was gonna tell her it's gonna take forever to get a cab, and she was just like, thanks, and hangs up. So when she calls back and she's like, yeah, I ordered a cab like 20 minutes ago, but it's not here. And I'm all like, yeah, well, it's a snowstorm outside. She goes, oh, I know, I looked outside, I didn't want to drive in that. Like, oh, so the magic cab can do it. He's like, oh, it just looks treacherous, I wouldn't want to drive in this. Gets up to you, starts complaining, why do we only have 2 registers open? I told her it's because the virus is going around. She told me that's a stupid reason. Hey, it's a stupid question, to be honest. Like I didn't write it on my hand and smack you with it. Oh, I'm gonna, can it damage my raft? We gotta go around this place, come on. Scan your own shit. Magic cab related to the magic school bus. I had some awesome cabs. Oh, look at all the, I kind of want to swim to those. Can we paddle our way over there? Yeah, retail is infuriating. Magic School Bus is a kids show that has been parodied so much that I often forget it's a kids show. Alright, we already need to make another one of these because this is supposed to be my big fish container, and now it's just, I also didn't do anything with upstairs yet. We're still just kind of hoping we can build these walls. I'm only half playing this game. I'm way more interested in how crazy the world is. There we go, guys. Then we go to the upstairs. And it's beautiful. I got pissed, wanted to walk away and tell someone else to ring this lady up. Well, and to be honest, that's a decent form of harassment. In retail, I take that brunt. I don't mind being the person that people are gonna get mad at, because I will ruin their day. I will just ruin their day. I don't care. And I don't like when somebody can have that power over somebody else, and it can happen super quick, right? Where just like you're having an all right time, and then suddenly they're just in your face about something you just want to punch them over. You know, it's annoying. It's annoying. That's not what retail should be. Retail should be a hell of a fun job. I always had fun at my retail jobs. Ooh, I just got some lag there. Next we make a bed because it's scary at night. I've told customers go suck a dick before. I wasn't even at an employee store. I love ruining Karen's day. Walrus, you and I would probably be great in a retail environment working together. When I worked for a record store, and I'd worked for a couple, I was going to be transferring to a store and was going to be their assistant manager. So I was getting a promotion and everything on this, but I needed to work there for a little bit, right? And everybody was going to go on vacation, so they kind of needed me to know the job real quick. But whatever, I was gonna do good. So I get there, and my first week on the job, oh, get wrecked. This thing's got a cool thing on it. First week on the job, this customer comes in, and the boss just sighs and goes, oh, I hate this guy. And I'm like, why? What's up? What's his deal? And he starts thumbing through the CDs. And she's like, he just comes in and he pisses and moans about the prices. He never buys anything. He's been coming in here for a while, but he never buys anything. And I'm like, never buys anything? He's not a customer. I'll be right back. You're not a paying customer. Get the hell out of my store, right? So one of the things in the world of CDs is that something like Taylor Swift's newest album. Did I? Oh, it's Floor. Okay. Taylor Swift's newest album, they've made 150,000 of it, and they're looking to sell them fast. But her first album, it's not mass produced. So her first album retails for $25-30. But her newest record is $14.99, and next week it'll be $13.99, and then the week after that it'll be $15.99. It'll fluctuate all over the place, but her first record will be sitting there at $27.99 with a white sticker. And so people get pissy. They get like right in your face about it. They're just like, what the hell is this, blah, blah, blah. And that's what this guy did, is he would just come on in and he would just... So I just answered his questions for about 10 minutes until he got mad. Comes in and just sort of nonchalantly picks up like a Belle Biv DeVoe CD. Who's gonna pay $27.99 for this? A diehard fan would. He kind of looks up and he's like, what? Like, dude, a diehard fan would totally pay for that. And then once they do, we'd buy another copy and we'd put it back up there. I don't think I wanted these here. I think I wanted one of them. Because I need to be able to, like, do this, right? And so that guy pretty much didn't come back too often because I would just follow him around the store. And I'm like, you're going to make my boss uncomfortable? Boy, howdy, do I have something for you. Wanted to tell her, it's okay for you to come through my line. Don't know if you're sick, don't know if I'm sick. Oh, it's Schrodinger's virus, right? Newbie, you're a rock star. You're an absolute rock star. Don't like confrontation, so if somebody yells at you, I'll cry. Duct Tape, you were one of the people I championed for. When I worked at my cab company, every single employee there had cried on the job at some point, from a customer or whatever, some form of confrontation. If you pass that phone to me, I will ruin their damn day. If you ever want to hear, like, my escapades into the world of retail, I was ruthless, especially on the phone. People have, like, phone rage, right? Oh, man, phone rage is just terrible. Nobody needs that nonsense. I was at a Michael's getting some paint, and the Karen was yelling that they did not have their brand of stuff in stock. The employee was almost in tears, and I went off on that. But dude, yes. Yes, bitch slap. You have to bite your tongue. And it can be tough. Some of the people that I worked with, they were just as vipered as I was, but they would get vulgar. Eventually, they couldn't hold back, and you can actually get fired if you're too vulgar about it, right? But like, okay, so for example, we put in the no smoking thing. This is how long ago I worked at my cab company, but my city went non-smoking like 2002 or something like that. So hold on a second. Drink. It's a process to get water going here. Did I do that right? And then place a plank. Hold on. Salt water. Cup. Oh, jeez. Anyway, so our city went non-smoking, and what you used to be able to do is order a cab that you could smoke in, and then that way you could have your cigarette on your way to work. And that was now not going to be a thing anymore. You couldn't do that. And so people would literally be like, I'm going to smoke in this cab. Like, you're going to get a $20,000 fine. But it would ruin people's day. It would ruin people's day because they're gonna just basically shout at you on the phone until they've made their point, and they're gonna just be an absolute asshole about it, right? So, hold on. It tells me to hide behind the raging walrus. Well, shit, talk to your coat, dude. So, this lady's on the phone, and she's barking at one of my coworkers to the point that the coworker's visibly shaking. I'm like, put her on hold. I'll take her. And so I tell her, I'm like, we can't send you a cab you can smoke in. She goes, well, I'm going to. And I said, I can't do that. I won't be able to send you a cab. I actually won't put the order in. She's like, well, you'll send me a cab anyway. I won't smoke in it. I'm like, look, I can tell you the things I can't send you. And it's okay, because it's an all right size list. But I can't send you a cab you can smoke in. I can't send you a cab filled with kittens. I can't send you a cab that's filled with helium. I can't send you a cab that's on fire. Can't send you a cab that has 6 tires instead of the usual 4. Can't send you a cab that's covered in neon lights. Can't send you one that's ensconced in glitter. Can't send you one that's been sequined with the rainbow from bumper to bumper. Like, I talked at her until she was broken. She was just like, okay, I get it. Jeebus, dude. Like, just there's too many people out there that kind of need to be verbally shaken. And that's one of the reasons I don't mind being PG on my stream, is that I have no problem. I can whittle somebody right down to nothing without even swearing at them. Absolutely no worries. I can make somebody feel like... And everybody wants a cab full of kittens. Man, the one full of helium, you have that one pull up right beside the one full of kittens, and you are having the best day of your life. I can't do that. That's one of the services that I cannot provide. I loved rolling through the list of things that I can't get you. It was just fantastic. I think what it is I don't mind disappointing somebody who has to have something that I can't make for you. I can't do. I physically cannot do. Ooh, my leaf. I don't want the kitten cab, but it'll take a cab full of puppies. There you go, right? Also, we used to be able to allow 5 people in a cab, but that became a point of contention. There was too many. It was a little bit of a... Salt water, right? Yeah, dump you out. It was contention. People were fighting over the 5-person cabs. There was only a couple of them. So we had to get rid of it. So people would be kind of jerks about it and stuff like that. So like, I can't get you a 5-person cab. And if you tell me you're going to put 5 in it, I have to put your address into a database and you're done. You're allergic to cats? So we also had pet cabs. And so when people would order a pet cab that you could smoke in, it was obligatory to yell hot dog. You had to. I miss those days. I literally miss the days. There was only a couple of customers that ordered the hot dog cabs. They were the best. They were the best. I can't pick up my cooked herring. Can I? I can put this guy on the fire, and then I can pick this one up and I can eat it. Oh, jeez. I need somewhere to put my friggin' plastic. We should make another box. And that box should go right... I'm gonna say that I love the idea that you do this until you place the item, and then you place the item. I think it's fantastic. It's a great system. You go there. There we go. That's a lot of plastic I have right now. We do not need this much plastic. You must cut down the mightiest tree in the forest. Well, a herring. Yes. Oh, and then big fire items go over here, I think. Yeah. We'll put food and these weird and can be learned in research table, but it can't. When I put it in the thing, it doesn't. It must be a component. Is that a shark killing my stuff? Okay. I haven't been to the front of my boat in a while. Look at all of the items. We're going to be able to build. We're going to be able to build so hard. Ooh. That looks scary. My con. Had to wear a mask on public transportation before COVID because of your allergies. Hey, there you go. I used to have masks for when I was a raver kid. Because some of those places are filthy on the inside. My brother's a, we should say this. My brother's a painter. So he has like an N95 style mask. So he was doing okay in this world. He's had to wear a mask a whole bunch. We have to get another fishing rod out of here. There we go. I've not been worried about any of the extras that this game has to offer. I'm literally just building Raft. Oh yeah, I can't do my tall thing up here because I built my sides up. I should maybe, because I wanted to just put like a bedroom up here, but maybe what we can do, yeah, we build all the way around this side, and then that way we've got something that we can, okay. We can walk around it, but then this place can be a bedroom. Somewhere to store things, sleep. Salt water, cup of salt water, go. Place some planks. Good stuff. I don't know if this counts. If I close these, if it counts as birds can't come in and eat my crops. I don't know how far off you have to be. And planks are still the item I need the most, I think. Potato. Beautiful. So yeah, this is kind of an alright game so far. I have no idea what sort of end game it's got. I know that like crafting is probably it likely gets fairly big. I wonder if they'd just add different islands to visit, you know, kind of crazy stuff like that. What sort of weather maybe? You end up in places that have like icicles, icebergs, icicles. I think all of my other fish are the really big fish. Okay. I almost want to extend the front of my boat and have 2 sets of stairs because I keep having to come in the front. You can farm and raise animals on your raft. I am loving the sound of that. Like, you can actually have, like, livestock. that's some pretty good game. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put like a thing all the way around it. That's gonna take a great deal of planks. You know, I'm getting an okay amount. My collectors are doing a great job. It's still gonna take all the wood. You get them from islands. Oh, I was guessing that was the case, but didn't really consider the farming side of it. The fact that you can make shears kind of tipped me off, but I figured that you'd find. It didn't occur to me that you'd be able to bring them right aboard your raft. That's kind of awesome. That's really well done. And let's drink one more. Fill that guy up. Alright, let's let the planks do their own job. And let's get some fishing going. Yeah, the wonderful world of retail. Well before the world of COVID, I always thought that retail should get... There should almost be a retail union just to keep track of what things you don't get. Because, like, I've worked jobs where you don't... Like, you almost have no hope of getting a shift covered. Other places like Starbucks, it was actually considered exciting to work for a different store. Borrowed partner was actually the term because everybody at Starbucks is a partner. But like they even made the term cute. But it was a good tactic for management because if I wanted a shift covered, you'd literally have, and every store had them, all of the different, like all of the nearby stores and their phone numbers, and you'd literally call around. You would shop out your shift. And the cool thing is that like my store was chaos. My store, you could film it and make money. It was crazy, right? Don't say union while working. Yeah, they find a reason to fire you. That's the thing though. If it's that big of a deal, it's gotta be good, right? So like people like taking the occasional shift at my store, but people wouldn't be able to work there all the time. It was a little like Walrus, you would have gotten along there very well. You would have gotten along there. It was actually funny. Kurds worked there before I did, but me and Kurds actually worked together IRL. We were both Buxians. But it was my first week on the job, and I'm in the back room and I'm counting my till to make sure it's got all the money that it has to have in it, because you know we're all thieves. But you know, for accuracy's sake. And he just goes, hey, you're probably gonna see this a lot, but I figure I'd come and let you know. There's a guy out front resisting arrest, and it's taking 4 officers to hold him down. And so I'm just like, oh, okay, let's check this out. And we go out front. 2 great big windows right out front, huge plate glass. So you get the best view of this. And he's literally, they've got 2 officers on one side, 2 officers on the other, and they're holding him. They're literally pinned him to a paddy wagon. The paddy wagon's huge, right? Those things weigh a lot. And they're talking to him, and he's talking back, and they're talking to him, and he's talking back. But then all of a sudden he decides to throw both of his shoulders into it. And so like he pushes off the van, and as they push, he hits the paddy wagon so hard the thing rocks back and forth. Like, it was just an insane... I'm just like, oh yeah, this is now kind of going to be a regular occurrence, is it? So, you know, it was kind of an alright place to work from the standpoint that I do okay in the weird world of retail. And it was fun to shop your shift out because people would want to take it. It was kind of good for that sort of a thing. But sometimes that made it tough. Sometimes that was not in your favor. Hey, double-barreled hook. Look at that. There was a Target store in New York about 2 years ago that was shut down because they were forming a union. I actually formed a union. Well, I didn't. I helped form a union in the 90s under a family that had basically owned and operated their business for 35 years, family owned. But they were mistreating everyone. It was terrible. So we unionized it. It was scary because when the fax came over the fax machine and we heard them read it out loud, and all of a sudden you just hear, Union! It was a classic moment. Ooh. Alright, everybody's already not able to be fired, but I'm scared right now. This is not cool. Oh, yeah. All the potatoes. You guys can all go up. That is good. What is the candle? Not a very bright light, but a pretty one. I wasn't able to light that. Scrap mechanic duck, an old plastic duck. Seems to originate from the game Scrap Mechanic. Wow. Oh yes. Alright, what does it take to make a bed? I've been saying bed for a while. I need planks and nails. Let's get some nails going. Go. Go see if we have any planks. Alright, let's go make us a bed. We'll just put it somewhere up here. There we go. Scrap Mechanic Duck. I'm gonna guess that they're an affiliated company. I think that's kind of hilarious. Alright, so place a plank. We have 4 of these guys. Alright, well. They're not very good, but we'll take them. Yeah, I wonder if it's a placeable Scrap Mechanic Duck. Friggin' amazing. I love the idea of the crossover as well. Beautiful. We'll trade some palm phrase around. There we go. Anything we're missing out here? No, looking good, looking good. I guess I should be trying to scoop for any wood that's going to go past my means here. Anything that I'm going to miss. Planks are definitely in short supply, so if I could be... Oh, I don't need those at all. I don't need these at all. Not that I'm trying to jinx myself, but I have not fallen in yet. This is just grand. I know I would have gotten that one anyway, but still. I'm really not paying any attention back here. That eats up a lot of your planks. Jeebas. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put my duck up by my my Converse. If it'll let me. Oh, nice. Trophy. I think I do need additional cooking and purifiers. Oh, hi. I was gonna punch a microphone for a sec. It's taking a little long to be cooking up all the things. Especially for small fish. I do imagine that there's recipes. So we're gonna eventually be making meals out of the potatoes and beets and stuff like that. Gotta remember to be an excellent hooker while we're doing this. Beauty. And then that one ended up in there. This is fantastic. I did not have the game on this before. It's starting to pretend to be a snake. Oh, that's awesome. Sofa shark. No research there. I already did research on other stuff, right? Everything else has been... Trying to see if there's anything I've missed. We did scrap. Oh, there we go. Better hook. Cool. Oh, hey, there's all sorts of stuff we could learn. Boy, howdy. I guess we should have done scrap a bit ago. Nice. I'm wondering, like, if there's anything else that I've definitely missed out on. Can't research fish, can you? No. And nothing on potatoes either. Okay, good to know. This hook matters. Maybe the next one, it'll break. I'll be making a new hook in a moment. Okay, he's gonna get caught. That's okay. Snack. I think that's one of JJ's monikers, is Snack. Is shedding snack. Danger noodle time. Danger noodle. I can't pick you up. Fish from the ocean. Should probably maybe go to this one and we'll put some of our stuff away. Let's go make the world of rope again. Far too much for storage. Yeah, I guess we don't need any more plastic. Holy. There's probably something we don't have that will use a great deal of rope or... and that's what's going to take up most of our... Whoosh. Well, if I can get some scrap, we can make a much better hook. Do I have any additional scrap? No, okay. I guess maybe for now. I think scrap only comes from... barrels? I was gonna call them boxes. That's not what they're called. Ooh. I want to see if that raft has anything cool on it. This was where I got my first bolt from. Hi, Shaq. When am I growing the beard out? I'm uncertain at this point. I don't mind the beard, but this stage of growth is really annoying. Much longer is better. That thing on there, anything? I don't want to trade to their raft, but... Get out of here. Get out of there. Go bite that raft. I wanted that blue thing, whatever it might have been. Oh, hi. Ooh, metal ore. There we go, people. It can be done. Potato, that guy can go away. There we go. So, at this point, I might start growing it back out, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if I'm going baby-faced, but I only find my beard half enjoyable. You like big beards and you cannot lie. Oh, it happened to this raft too. When I hit that raft, my raft is now heading in this direction. Do you know if I can change that with a sail? Can you change your raft's trajectory? That was good. Okay. Well done. Almost all the way around. We got a place that we can sleep. We've got our duck. This is awesome. Okay. How are we doing for food? Pick up our cooked herring. We're gold. Place a couple of planks. We might as well drink. How about no baby face and a glorious Viking beard? One of the bigger, I found the flat spot on my mouse pad again. One of the bigger againsts is that Clarington is not a huge fan of beards. They're not her favorite. So it's tougher to get her on board with the plan. To be all like, yeah, that's great. I don't think I can fit one in between there. That doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get a box in that. Oh. Kind of looked like there was space for it. Really? It has to actually touching? I'll take it. Fruit compote. A recipe that can be cooked in a pot. I do not have a pot yet. So I guess you get to go in here with the rest of my recipes. Oh, we have 2 salmons. Holy. I don't even know what it takes to make the bigger... the bigger pot. Sorry, the bigger cooking fire. I guess we need some of that. Put my bolt away because we don't need it. Some of my rocks. Also, if you wear the helmet and drink mead from a horn. Yeah, that would be awesome. Oh, it's dark. I should go do the sleep thing. Oh, I should point out, because it's funny looking. If you sleep during the day, can't fall asleep during the daytime. You can lie there, but you can't fall asleep. Anyway, back up we go. Should be like, by the way, you look like a tool. Yeah, so my boat's now going sideways. So my trawlers aren't like there. My trawlers aren't gonna really be doing anything anymore. Not in the same way. They'll still get stuff, but like there. That's my new trajectory. Can I change this DT? If I make a sail, can I just change this? And I can possibly put a sail straight on up here. Cause like sail. How is it that I need palm leaves? Anyway. Nudge you in the right direction. Because I certainly wouldn't mind having my better trajectory. We're gonna give that a whack. Otherwise, this one will never pick anything up. Haven't played Raft since the first version. Oh, that we get to discover. All right, let's see here. The only reason why I can corroborate what you're saying is that when I was looking up pictures, because I wanted a clout photo to post, there was an actual old versus new side-by-sides cut down the middle, like screen grab style. I was like, they've made enough changes that somebody needed to highlight that via a image. This is probably gonna get caught on its own. I don't care. There we go. Get wrecked. He took one of my collectors. Alright, let's build a sail. Okay. Oh. I can't see it, so I don't know what it looks like above me. And it's gonna be ridiculous to try to move it. But I guess there. Oh, so close. But also, all right, hold on. Are we going back the right way now? Kind of. Hey. That's actually kind of pretty. Real OG Raft was from when it was just a donation-based download. Are you kidding? That is so fantastic. But I think we're kind of still going on a bit of an angle. So what I can probably do okay, so maybe the other way. Woo! It's still on your PC. That's awesome. There's a game called Cube World that a friend of mine got me as a pirated copy. I think maybe somebody he knew the developer or something like that. And so it's available now. It's like 30 bucks on Steam or whatever. We're still sort of traveling sideways, but not as much. But anyway, it was fixed to the game. You couldn't update it, and there wasn't really any content yet. And so my buddy got to like well over level 100, and he's like, yeah, the enemies still don't get harder. But like, it was basically like a Minecraft clone, so like it was hilarious to play. So if I do that, I noticed it changed. I'm going directly frickin' sideways right now. Am I? Hold on. Where is my wake? Normally you can see the... I lost my wake when I changed the direction of my sail. Weird. Now there's no debris, so I can't tell what direction I'm even traveling. That got weird. Can I put my sail back? I just want stuff back in my game. I mean, I still have sharks, so you know there's that. And I still get an island. That'll help a little bit. I should be able to tell where I'm going from there, but... yeah, I get a bit of a wake here. Am I trying to sail into the wind? I'm just trying to correct my trajectory, but I don't. I'm not good at nautical travel. But that's my wake right there. You can see that I'm traveling. I was using debris to be able to tell, but you can tell that that's the direction my boat's going. So like, where would I want to move this in order to... oh, I can just remove it too. That's not too bad. Oh, hey, I should feed myself. Let's maybe not worry about which direction my boat's going in right now. I don't have a rudder. It does not appear to be... I have a paddle, but the paddle doesn't change my trajectory. It just changes my... that's why I was hoping the sail was going to do it. Now if I get my bolt out, I have one bolt. We could make this particular fishing rod, but I think I was going to save it for a better scrap hook. I don't mind the crappy fishing rod. Yeah, rudder would be, I think, exactly what I need. This happened in my first game as well, where I collided with another raft. Yeah, I'm still on a bit of an angle here. Get wrecked. Oh well, maybe we're changing what my boat looks like after a little while. Alright, let's go back to some fishing. So I think a rudder and a sail would be perfect. I don't know if rudder is something I do get though. We'll have to see. We'll get to build a bunch more collectors soon too. Friggin' fill my boat with it. So far, I haven't gotten too much further than in my other game, which I've only played for 2 half sessions. So it's about as much as I got on stream today. But I also died in that other game, and I didn't die in this one yet. Well, that's definitely cool. I wouldn't mind knowing how to make the bigger, like, cooking fire or whatever it takes. I think that would be really cool to have. Couple of aspirations. Frick, we want to have a farm. So yeah, with your OG Raft, DT, I'm curious if you've got the, like, if you can update to the current version, if they honor that. Some companies would be all about it, right? Because, like, you've been around since back then. That'd be awesome. And some of them, it's just not the same. Whoa! Is that a Morgrim Crow raid coming in here? What is happening? Kaka! Welcome, you and your crew. How's it going? What were you playing tonight? Think it's been too long for you to update it? I can picture it. It'd be kind of fun if, you know, they were going to allow you to play this version because you had that version. Walrus. Indeed. How is it going, Crow? What were you playing tonight? What were you on? Persona 5? And I was going to guess Rocket League. Yes, indeed. Things are lit. Things are good. We're sailing. We're doing good stuff. We're hopefully not dying. No, actually, we're doing pretty good. Failing at fishing. Oh, hey, there's a shark, by the way. Failing at fishing. Double failing. I actually reeled that in instead of picking out the fish. That's just terrible. It's terrible. Well, welcome. Welcome. We're currently checking out Raft because it's basically Minecraft on the ocean. And it's a lot of fun. And we're discussing crazy stuff. That's my alarm that tells me that I have to go to sleep soon. And I'm gonna pick up a couple of my things and show off my raft because I'm excited about it. I'm gonna fill with fresh water, fill with salt water, and then add this back into the thing. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. I heard of this game but never played it before. It's interesting, man. Hold on, I gotta get this barrel. There we go. You build like little raft tiles and then you live on a boat, and it's Minecraft in the ocean. And I'm gonna lie down. It's a really good and super chill game so far. I'm starving, so hold on, let me cook some food. These guys I have 4 of. Okay. Oof. And I guess I could go eat a whole bunch of beets. I should probably cook a boatload of food. I love it because boatload is my favorite way to say heck of a or tons of or any of that goodness, and it matches this perfectly. But yeah, it's a super chill game. It's a super chill game so far. There's islands, as you can see. The pulsating is because I'm dying. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'll do okay because I've got lots of food to cook. It's really good. This is so far really nice. The background music is fairly ambient, so I've thrown on Pretzel Rocks because it gives us a little tiny bit more kind of goodness. Oh, I hope I'm gonna be okay. You're gonna let me pick that up? Oh, and actually as well, let's move something out of my inventory. There we go. That way we can quick swap. Cook fast. It's only a mackerel. There we go. And then that way I'm eating this one. Boom. There we go. Oh, that's like 25% of my. Look at that below. We're doing great. I'm gonna take a freshwater break. And let's get some salt water and let's get some purification going on here. This is gonna be okay. We're just gonna have to, you know, survive for a little while before we end stream. If I end stream while I'm dying, then when I come back, I'll be like, oh yeah, we were building a bed and we were building a, and then I'll die. The neglect of my avatar is often the fastest and swift death that all of my characters get. And I guess while we're waiting, we're gonna look out. Yeah, there's an island. We didn't manage to make it to any today. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe next stream, next time that we do one of these, we'll get an opportunity. I'm a little gun shy when it comes to doing some of the bigger things. Also, we bumped another raft, so now my raft is on an angle. It's now careening on an angle. I was really hoping that my epic sail was going to do something about that, but and then occasionally you have to defend against sharks. Oh, he took another collector, guys. F's in the chat. But maybe we ought to make some. There. I guess since we're careening this way, right? We want collectors over around here. I also get shy around big things, right? I will point out my son was a little bit weary of the sharks when he first saw them in this game, so. Big. So we're eating well. This is fantastic. Yeah, it was super cute because like he's on my lap and we're playing, we're having a good time. And then a shark grabbed onto a side thing and he like visibly stiffened. And then when the actual animation of the shark grabbing the piece and taking off, he like actually like gave a little bit of a jump. And I had to ask him, I was like, is that scary? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, sharks are big. And I'm like, but don't worry, we're gonna keep you safe. And then he was cool. He rises to courage fairly well. I think it's pretty good. He's a nice one for that stuff. He doesn't mind having a little bit of being startled. Ooh, raw tilapia, they're big. And that was the end of that fishing rod, so I think we're gonna be okay. Get some planks going. We're doing okay for food. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Monstrous. Well, I think this is an excellent sized raft. I think that we're doing pretty good here, peeps. So we're gonna maybe find somebody to raid. It sadly, I don't think is gonna be my good buddy Morgrim Crow. Jack looks up at you. Fucking big fish, Dad. It's gonna be tough to keep cursing out of his life because we live in a world with cursing and an okay amount of it. So we just kind of try not to make a big deal. But we were watching a streamer the other day that was not having the best time, so I had to turn him down. Well, let's save the world. Isn't it funny that you just get like a button, save the world? We kind of look like a teenage Halle Berry. This looks hilarious. She almost sort of doesn't look like she'd be able to handle all the things that this boat life brings you. I mean, I'm gonna tell you that there's no way that Rui looks much better, right? Like this guy looks like he might be able to roll a joint, but there's not a lot else coming out. They just don't look rugged. Maybe, you know, they have like she's an art major, that kind of thing. That sort of goodness. We'll get ourselves an exit in just a moment. Oh, we've got the right scene for this though, don't we? Yeah, we do. Oh, just raiding with Edge of the Freak. Okay, and my closed captioning, if anybody currently has it up, said just raining with Angela Freak. So, alright. Alright. Just be glad he doesn't tell his first grade teacher that snitches get stitches. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Oh, write that on his forehead backwards so he sees it in the mirror. No. Oh boy, that's terrible. Oh, holy given her. Trexel. Trexel is still playing Jackbox, guys. We don't even have to ask the question, who the frack we raiding. We're gonna go bring some love. We're gonna go bring some love to my good buddy Trexel, who is probably having... Okay, this is definitely going to be an NSFW stream in a minute. Not that mine wasn't, but boy howdy. This was awesome, guys. Thanks for hanging out, letting me debut some Raft, showing off the updates to Duct Tape, who is an OG Endless Ocean Crafter. Your daughter did that? And you got asked for a conference. Snitches get stitches. That is absolutely brilliant, and I'm gonna have to remember that. That is so funny. Because I'm gonna be that kind of a dad, right? Yeah. Crow, you as well. You as well. Thanks so much for bringing your peeps. Thanks so much for thinking of me when you're looking around the room to see who you're gonna raid. I love it. Us nighttime folk, we gotta stick together. We gotta find ourselves, and we gotta make sure that we say, hey, what's up? What's up? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like, for example, Trex, right? This boy's never raiding, or never streaming this late. You know, it's just fantastic. So, you know, you're one of my favorite late night streamers. He's one of my favorite daytime. I don't see him so much at night. So this is cool. I like getting to bring people to people. It's fan-friggin-tastic. We brought Untamed Wolf some folk last night, and he got like 4 follows out of it because it was people that hadn't been there before. It's like, this is so cool. When you hang out in like a streamer buddy, and you see people, you see names, it's just absolutely brilliant. That's just so friggin' cool. So yeah, we'll do this again. What is this? This is Saturday. Tomorrow, watch party in Discord. We're gonna do some Into the Spider-Verse. We're gonna friggin' watch some Into the Spider-Verse on Discord tomorrow. So yeah, that's lit. Hold on, just in case there's lurkers. Do we have chats? Is there socials for chats? Do we even have buttons for things like Discord or for other socials? Who the hell cares? It is a great movie, and we're gonna raid in 8 seconds. Thanks so much again, guys. This was lit. Let's go bug tracks.